So, since we're already on Tatooine, might as well do this. Moisture farmer in Tatooine recently overheard a group of smugglers talking about a Sith cult in a local bar. Well, keeping secrets, am I right or am I right? And had his R5 droid record the conversation. Unfortunately, he became afraid and sold the droid to some Jaws before leaving Tatooine. He could have put it on the internet. We need to get a hold of that droid before Jawas wipe its memory. You are to locate the Jawa, purchase the droid, and return to the academy.
This should be a total blue milk run, kid. But it'll give you a chance to pick up some negotiating skills. Let's head to Tatooine.
It's blue milk run. You don't need me on this mission either. That's why I'm not coming with you. Again, lightning. See? Right away. Next mission, next level. In Outcast you have to actually wait. Oh, that's available from the start. That's fine. And a begin. And a begin. Really, as long as you're not speedrunning the game, anything that you pick is gonna be fine because you've got the lightsaber from the start. And that's what you're gonna be using.
Tracks.
Where?
They've already come and gone.
What tracks? Show me!
Go see if you can find their sandcrawler. They might have stopped in that canyon. I'll talk to the moisture farmers, see if they know anything about this cult.
All right.
Don't worry, Jawas are pretty friendly.
Jawas are. But what about everyone else? So where were we and how did I manage to get here? Fuck me, son. Right. Lightning should be on the button. So yes. There we go. Jeez. Maybe don't use this attack at all. Maybe just face fuck everything. Just do the Dark Souls. You can kill those, but there isn't really a big reason to do it. Yeah, game's not crashing. That's a good thing. Yeah, another thing, which would be the next one. And just face fuck it. Just face fuck it. It's fine. See, it went so well. All you have to do is just fucking hit instead of trying to like be semi-safe or something like that. Careful, that's the word. Instead of being careful. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's see here. That's weird. That was always weird. That's even weirder. He always shoots. Well. Fuck. He always shoots his rifle. You can see it by the muzzle flash. But the bolts don't always leave the barrel. You tell me why is that? Why? Just why? Question why comes to mind. Yeah. What was I on about? Where did you come from? Where did you learn to fly? Ah, see, like here. Do the attack. There we go. That's cool. 100% more cool. Now the sniper rifle without the stock, because that's a good idea for a sniper rifle. Well, if it had a bipod and like would be mounted or something like heavy machine guns, maybe you could go away without the stock. But if it's not mounted, maybe you should have it. I don't know. I'm just a weirdo from not USA that isn't born with a gun in his hand. Also not space.
That way.
Someone built a fucking wall here. I can't go that way. Oh look. Oh yeah, also droid parts are too big. They have no idea of scale, man. Like see, those things would be fine to be lying around in Mos Eisley. Because what is this? What does that do? What part is it? You don't know. It's just generic part. Instead of you upload, it's like if they cut out a quarter of Millennium Falcon and then went, no, it's just a generic part, right? Really pity you don't, like in the universe they don't paste the ship name on the side like we do with boats. So they would have cut the thing apart and have the part lying around with the name, with the specific own name of the particular ship instead of having a generic code name. Not even that, right? That's something to keep in mind. So yeah, talking about that, like in Legos, yeah, I mentioned that before, and I didn't finish that thought. Of course I didn't. So like in Lego, right? Nothing specific, but for instance, in Space Engineers or in Minecraft, you can find blocks that have specific role, like a block of stairs, or like a window. So what are you gonna do with block of stairs? Well, you might use it to have a nice, what is it? Roof. Yes, roof. Have a nice roof, like a tiled one, but it's stairs. So I'm always reluctant to use parts that have a name and function.
You're not an R5 unit.
Correct. I wonder, again, why is there so many C-3POs?
Can't go that way.
Well, if you weren't bound by the animations, you could. I would. I'd manage. Would you manage? So, there's stairs, right? In Space Engineers, you can also find things like what was the first block that what was it pretended to be a window. It had like slits, like a shutter. That was like more like a shutter, right? So you'd think that's a window, but then they put in actual glass pane windows, so that's not a window anymore. But it has slates, and it is 1 by 1 by 1 block that you can find a slanted version of. That's diagonal through 1 by 1 by 1, or just 1 by 1. And it has the shutters horizontally. Well, at least you can orient the block horizontally. So now it pretends to be stairs, but it never was stairs. You have a dedicated block to be a stairs. To be a stairs, yes. To be a stairs, which is stairs, but it's 2 by 1 by 1, which is bigger, granted, but also have a specific function. And also, since it's 2 by 1 by 1 and has a ramp variant, which doesn't have steps, it's just smooth. It was like the only slanted block, like the only block of a slope that's 2 by 1 by 1 instead of 1 by 1 by 1. That you could have a smoother slope. So people used that for instance, exterior decoration, meaning like an armor. They were making shells out of that. But you had armor blocks that were designed to actually take the hits. So if you slapped the ramps all over the place instead of armored blocks, you would have died faster. And I didn't like that, since the game actually has the function of fighting instead of just building things to look pretty. And if they called it stair-like slope or just 2 by 1 by 1 slope interior, you could maybe manage
This is not the droid we're looking for.
Huh, get the reference? Well, didn't disintegrate him, so that's a bummer, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Checkpoint, oh yeah. That reminds me, maybe I should have been saving some more often. Yes, that's why I don't like that, and I'd prefer to have the block that actually does the function I'm expecting it to do. So that's why I don't like that Raven's Claw engines were used as a generic part lying around. And I refrain from using parts like that in games about building. Fuck. Bam, what are you gonna do about that? Bitch. What else? Let's see. Ah yes, I remember. I wanted to mention, but I was busy letting you hear the dialogues in a cutscene where the thing happens. What's the thing?
Are these even the right Jawas?
Are these even Jawas? Look, they spark, but they don't make noise. Right, we'll be finishing up this mission soon enough. Oh, guys. Well, was too far, didn't do enough damage. The cutscene in the beginning, where you do the thing, when the pilot contacts Luke. I remember this game crashing when the view switches from like the area where you are at to Luke on his communicator. When it switches to that, I remember the game crashing, and I still remember it, so I'm always weary. Every time it goes through that section, my heart skips a beat, worrying that it's gonna crash. Conditioning. That's a bitch. Alright. Nothing here. It's fine, we've got enough time to aim, charge, and shoot him, because his bolts don't actually leave the rifle every time again. I've seen some speedruns of this game.
I wonder if I can get up there.
I wonder if I can. I've seen some speedruns of this game, and there are a few of cool tricks. But I'm not going to do speedruns because I actually want to show off the entire game instead of just running it in 30 minutes. if I was doing a speedrun, I'd be done already. Up. It goes over time, I guess. It's a fun... Like, I don't like speedruns, actually. It's a good time to talk about it, I guess, maybe. I watched quite a bit lately for some reason. Mostly for the people who run it. Not for the... And because I knew the game to run. So, I'm familiar with the game, and it's interesting to see what can be broken. And how it looks like when you run it 10 times faster. But the point is that whatever that is. Yeah. So whatever. Shit. Maybe aim well. That's good enough. That's faster. Optimal. That's optimal. I don't like speedruns because you have a game that you like, and then you decide you want to play less of it. Where's the fun in that? Nowhere for me. Chop chop, mate.
How do I get down there?
Well, you could just jump off, but that's not the point. How you get down there is that the point is that you have to freeze the molten iron. Well, metal, whatever. And it was one of the pipes. How come the pipes don't melt? Ah, this one. Oh, the hitbox on the saber throw is reliable. How did you get stuck here? Fucking dumbasses. If you pulled one of them, they would die of fall damage. No? Oh, that's fine. Good for them, yes. Pity that force push on at least first level really doesn't push much, so you have to fuck around with those. Bup, bup, bup. Will I make it? No. I did survive, but that's not how I wanted to do it. Shit. Hold again. There we go. That was perfect. But it wasn't. Wow. He's a that my ass. That's good. I guess he was expecting I flipped the switch already, right away, instead of dilly-dallying. But you can still see the flames, dumbass.
How many droids do these Jawas have?
Why are you worried about the droids? Can't you see that it's infested with tuskens? Idiot. What does that do? Something. Oh hey. Cool. There we go. Still don't know what that console did. Fuck. Well. Neat. And here's the R5. Well, no, that's not the R5. What is this even? Paperweight or cart? That's the
You
R5.
must be the droid we were sent for. But it doesn't look like there's any Jawas left to negotiate with. Well, I guess you better just follow me.
I guess you just better accept your new ownership. How do you think droids negotiate their position? Like, what makes them think Yeah, they belong to a specific person. Well, Javas were given away, but how do they figure out? What if I lied that there's no Javas left? There are Javas left. You just have to go back to them. You just stole from Java. Jedi ways, right?
I was starting to get worried. Any problems?
Nah.
Not unless you count the sand people I ran into.
Well, you're
Not
still
unless
in
you
one
count
piece,
people who
so
tried to
must
kill
have
you.
handled yourself all right. Let's get this droid back to the academy.
Amazing, dude. Not unless you count
Good work,
people you
Jaden.
they tried
Kyle
to kill.
tells me you recovered the droid on your own. It's too bad about the Jawas. R2 will scour the droid's memory banks and see what information it turns up.
Too bad about the Jawas that actually survive and can still run their crawler or gather up those that we met on the way and saved from sand people.
I have some
Pity.
troubling news. While Kyle and I
Well,
attended to the crash
tough
shuttle,
luck.
someone broke into my quarters and sliced into my records. R2 is trying to figure out what they may be looking for.
It was Alora, I can tell you that right now, because I played this game like 10 times. Oh, a cutscene. So might as well watch
So,
it, I guess.
how's your training going? I've been sent on a few errands, nothing exciting.
Same here. I guess that's just how the training works.
I thought it was just
Nah.
me.
They're just holding us back.
I wonder if your
We're
master
super
is
powerful
holding you
Jedi.
back. You know, making sure you don't become too powerful.
Dude,
Why would you say
that's the
that?
second day.
Well, Kyle doesn't seem to really foster my talents. I've gone on a couple of missions with him, but doesn't let me do any of the really important stuff.
Maybe he's observing you. You know, seeing how you accomplish your missions. I wouldn't worry about it.
I'm not so sure. What do you think, Jaden?
Well,
Ready to get back out there? Did I interrupt something?
No, not at all. Well, I'm ready. Let's go.
No, let me polish your shoes. I love you, Kyle. I should pick a mission now. Well, I'm pretty much locked down, so what's this? Power station up in the mountains. They sent a team to visit, but they haven't reported in. They concern are twofold. They want to stop whoever has taken over the station, and more importantly, ensure that the station itself remains undamaged. The station is built over a dormant volcano on a desert planet, and someone cares. That's probably not desert. Like, not abandoned, like, not desert island, not made out of sand. Like, deserts are not exclusively made of sand. Anyway, ensure the station remains undamaged. Station is built over, yes. Facility destroy the volcano. Could destroy half a planet? A heavily populated city, I'm imagining things. Bakurans need someone to infiltrate the facility and thwart the group's plan.
Kyle is currently away
Yes.
from the academy, but he will meet you on Bakura. Then the
No,
two of
he
you can
won't.
investigate the station. Be sure to wait for him before you do anything.
Why won't I wait for him wherever and then we together go to Bakura? He's supposed to assist, like, look over me. Fuck! Again, if he's doing missions with Rosh, I guess I'm not doing any missions? Because, you know? Well then.
where are you, Kyle? I've been waiting here forever. Well,
Well.
I can't wait around. I've got to do something.
We've gotta have a gameplay. We can't have a mission made out of 2 cutscenes. Imagine. Well, I waited here long enough. Hop back here and fly away. Right, so that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully there are new people taking a look. So, see? This is great. This is great. Why wouldn't you stay? Do stay.